5-minute podcast. We have Mr. Maheras, CEO Metrostar Management. So, Dr. Maheras, in your insist on the 7 pressing cybersecurity questions for boards, could you elaborate on how boards of maritime organization can actively engage in shaping and implementing effective cybersecurity strategies? And what role do you see boards playing in fostering a cybersecurity conscious culture within the maritime industry?
Okay, let me start by saying that this is my presentation is based on research and a paper that has been published by Harvard Business Review just for this issue, that there is many work in the industry and many products on cybersecurity in general, but research has shown that the boards are not so knowledgeable about cyber. So in a question on how often is cybersecurity discussed in the boards, more than 20% replied that they never discussed this. In maritime, it's even worse, from my personal experience. It's, I would say, like 20% of the boards might ever discuss. And the percentages get even worse as to what is discussed when it's discussed. Do you discuss cyber response plans? The percentage there is very low. So, the fact is that we should start, maritime companies and all the companies should start from the realization that cyber security is not anymore an issue of IT. Okay? Because the company as a whole, the board or the owners in our industry will be the ultimate the ones that have to pay the damage, let me say. So they have to be more active. Okay? For one thing, to begin with, they should ask if there is a cyber plan, a cyber response plan. It's not their job to do this plan, of course, but it is their job, and they should report back to the stakeholders or the owner that there is such a plan. Okay? And they should also be knowledgeable that if there is an issue of, let's say, ransomware to be paid, it's not going to be paid by the IT department, of course. It has to be paid by the company or the owners. Or if there is a GDPR, let's say, leakage, it's explicitly the companies and the general managers' responsibility to handle this. So such questions should be answered. So they should ask, do we have a complete plan or is it just firewalls? Because just firewalls are not enough anymore. Is there a cyber response plan? And even more, have we handled all the risk? Do we need to insure something? Because cyber insurance, you know, is uprising these days. I know that most of the vessels are being cyber insured these days, and the offices. So, in general, they have to be more active and into it and informed about it. Okay.
Thank you. I have one more question. The cybersecurity landscape is dynamic, and new threats constantly emerge. How can boards stay ahead of emerging threats and ensure their organization are resilient against evolving cyber challenges?
Okay. Okay, let's give it with a paradigm here. As I said earlier, we've reached an age where just having a firewall or a smart solution or an antivirus that's very old is not enough. And the board of directors or the owners in our industry, in shipping, they should not be reassured by having the IT departments telling them, okay, we have a firewall and we have antivirus. That's not enough. I would say they should have in mind the medieval castle paradigm that used to have trenches, then the wall, then warriors, soldiers on the wall fighting against it, many other things to deter the attackers, intelligence, to know who is going to attack, something to see very far away what is coming, and all these combined should report to the chief strategist and to the king, being the board. So that's the paradigm. It's not just the wall or just the weapon. It's everything.
Yes. Thank you so much.